Good day, everybody. This is Jerry from BackCountry Ranching. In today's video, we're going to look at the CABELA'S manual jerky slicer. Now, I'm doing this video, I apologize, complete voiceover, because I did this video when I was sick and I lost my voice, so I just filmed it and now I just have to do the talk over. So the spices that I'm making is I got the CABELA'S Jerky original kit and the High Mountain Jerky Cure Spicy Lime, which is quite hot. So this is the jerky slicer itself. I picked this up, it was on sale, and I drove up north of Calgary to get it, and I was lucky that they had one left in stock because they were almost out, so I scored there. So just unpackaging it, there's the tongs come in handy, there's the crank handle, and then everything else is packaged up. Now this assembles really easy. I did not do a video of assembling it because it's simple. Now that cardboard's in there for a reason. Those knives are sharp, and you got to be careful when handling it because you can seriously injure yourself. Take extreme caution with that. So there we have it. Jerky slicer set up on the table, clamped down, hand cranking it. I've already cleaned it with some hot water and soap. So I got some retro Tupperware containers, and I picked up a roast, and I'm just going to start cutting it into thicknesses I think that the jerky slicer will be able to cut up. Once again, this is my first time using it, fresh out of the box. I need to use it a few times to really get the feel for it, but I think next time I will make the cuts a little thicker. So right now I'm just separating them out evenly in my retro Tupperware containers there, so we can get ready to slice it all up. So the meat's all cut up, use the tongs, drop the yummy goodness in the very top, crank the handle towards you, and I swear, it just shreds that meat. No effort at all. Just shreds it. Pick up another piece. Drop it in top. Crank that handle. There you go. You just see it. Man, it is so smooth to make jerky strips. Like I said, you can see from the strips, they're a little thin. That's why next time I will make the cuts a little bit thicker. But either way, it did turn out well. And then you got to find your own way to clean them. I just put them hot soapy water and kind of cleaned it off that way. Try to, as best as I possibly could. Now the High Mountain Spicy Lime Blend, you just mix it accordingly to how much meat you got. So basically I just shake it on the meat, grab my hand, mix the meat around. And then grab the seasoning, and then repeat until I'm completely out. So there we go, we're all seasoned. Gonna put the lid on it, put it in the fridge overnight, get ready to smoke it in the morning. Now the CABELA'S mixture is a little different because you mix it with water. So I got one bag of cure, one bag of the seasoning, and it says you're supposed to mix it in a non-metallic bowl. It mixed well, but I just grabbed my stainless bowl and I just poured all the ingredients in and decided to mix it that way, and it didn't make any difference to the flavor. So we got the seasoning and the cure. There we go, dump it all in. Grab my 1 cup of cold water. Pour that in the stainless bowl, and then whisk it all together as much as I can. And once I got it mixed up, I'm gonna dump my meat in there and start mixing it. So I just took my retro Tupperware bowl, dumped her in there. Now I'm just starting to mix it. Feels pretty gritty, to be honest, but this mixture does actually taste really well. So I'm just mixing it up, trying to get as much meat as possible covered. And then I'm going to dump it back into my Tupperware bowl. It's looking good. I can't wait to put that in the smoker and get that all cooked up. Same thing. Transfer it over to the Tupperware bowl. Grab the mixture. Dump it on top. And then let it marinate in the fridge 24 hours. It's the next day. Got paper towel out on the table. This is my master built smoker I bought from Bass Pro a few years ago. It's an electric smoker. It works really well for me. It's small enough that I take it in and out of the house. I'm using these pellets. Now these pellets don't really burn well in the smoker, but they do work, so I'm going to use hickory. And the reason why I say they don't burn well is because I'm only going to use the smoker at 170 degrees, and that's not enough to completely burn the pellet through. So I'm just putting the beef jerky out on the trays, separating the flavor, and look at that. Look at that yummy goodness. I can't wait to get that in the smoker and see how good this is going to taste. Beef jerky is so awesome, but it's so expensive in the store. So I got my master built smoker outside, 170 degrees. Going for a time of 5.5 hours. It basically gives me half hour for the smoker to get up to temperature, put the meat inside, and then start smoking. So I got the meat inside right now. It's up to temperature, half hour later. Close it up. And I let it sit like that for an hour. Then after an hour, you can see the condensation in the glass. So it's time to bring the wood chips out. What's nice about this master built smoker is it has that little chute, and I just pour the wood chips in that chute, put it in the side, and then just dump them in there. Dumps it in the chute, and then it'll start smoking. And like I said, 170 degrees is not that hot, so basically like 20 minutes later, you can see the smoke start coming out. We're starting to get going. So now I'm just going to take a quick look, sneak peek, see how it's coming along. It's looking really good. Still got a few hours left, but I'm just checking it out. And there we go, after 5 hours smoking. There we go. That's actually the perfect jerky. It's not too hard, it's not too soft, but it's just mouth-watering. So I got all in these vacuum sealed bags so I could put it in the freezer. And I picked up this CABELA'S vacuum sealer a little while ago. This is the Deluxe 12, just a little small version, but I find out it works perfect for me, and it's really simple. You get the bags, you put it on the strip, you press the button in auto, and it has the progress mode where the yellow lights go across, and then it's done when it hits blue and the machine turns off. It's pretty simple, and it's really easy to use. And I got that on sale at CABELA'S too. Obviously, you can tell by the brand name. I can't remember how much now though, but it was pretty cheap, and it was worth every penny, because now I prep food, then I vacuum seal it, and then I put it away. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've tried out that jerky slicer and making some jerky. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.